So Brazos Bend is turning 40 years this year, and so we became a state park in 1984. We are in a very special spot in Texas along the Gulf Coast that is in a lot of different migratory birding patterns. So like if they're going south or north back home, or for the winter, we're kind of in that sweet spot that we get a lot of different birds, over 300 species of birds. Not to say any other parks don't get a good variety of or collection of birds, but you know, we're kind of unique in the sense of our flood, aspect of the river, the prairies that we have, and then just the variety of wetlands. And I don't think any other parks offer this much diverse of wildlife. So that kind of is what sets us apart from some of the others. We are 5,000 acres of combination of ecosystems. So you got your bottomland hardwood forest, which is basically subject to floods. And so the Brazos River is our eastern border of the park. So we're kind of supposed to be flooding. So that's one aspect of our park. And of course that diversity of ecosystem attracts all kinds of diversity of wildlife. So that's one of the things that people come out here for. So on top of that, you have the wetlands as well. And if you can imagine, alligators is our #1 apex predator that people want to come out here and see. And then aside from that, we have prairies as well, so obviously a very sensitive ecosystem. So there's not many in Texas anymore as far as along the Texas coast. So we have a pristine prairie in our park. And so a lot of those different ecosystems, the different wildlife it attracts, a lot of great photo opportunities. And then of course we have over 30 miles of hiking and biking trails that people can kind of go through each one of those ecosystems and kind of get a different experience. And we also have camping, we have shelters, water electric campsites, and if you're just looking to set up a tent, we got the spaces for you. So the funds at our gift shop in the Nature Center, that is actually entirely ran by volunteers. So a lot of that money that goes into that shop stays in the park. We get to do things like buy trail material specifically for the park. And of course our volunteer organization, there's no way we can be successful without them. And so they contribute to a lot of anything that we need with other kinds of purchases and things like that. So they're actually one of the biggest volunteer organizations in the state. And so it's definitely something that we like to brag about as far as us being, kind of special from other parks, is that we have a very, very active, a very large volunteer organization.
So these are live oak trees, which are some of the biggest varieties of trees that we get out here at Brazos Bend. This one here we estimate is probably about 275 years old, which sounds pretty amazing, but what's even more amazing when you think about it, when this tree was right here, right in this spot, exactly right here, 275 years ago, and it was hatching out of its acorn, it was in the country of Spain. That's right, here at Brazos Bend. So this tree hatched out in the country of Spain 275 years ago. So this tree has been in the country of Spain, it's been in the country of Mexico, it's been in the Republic of Texas, it's been in the United States, it's been in the Confederacy, and it's been back in the United States. So these big trees out here have been in 5 different countries and haven't moved an inch. We just keep changing the names and changing the borders.
There's a volunteer organization page, so brazosbend.org. And then that's our volunteer organization webpage, so there's means on how to donate for them and things like that. In Fort Bend County, one of the biggest, diverse counties in the nation, and that's the one thing, is that you can certainly go on a trail and hear several different languages being spoken at the same time. Something we take pride in, and we know that those people are visiting, and we're here to serve everybody that comes out, and we hope that we're creating stewardship. We want the next generation of park rangers and care about this place just as much as we do. So.